Good afternoon and welcome to the Prestige Group Stadium here in the northeast of England ahead of Hartlepool United versus Woking in the National League. Delighted to say that I'm joined by the Woking Club chaplain and BBC Radio Surrey regular Ian Nicholson.
So it's going to be a real challenge defending these set pieces.
It's going to be an in-swinging corner from David Ferguson, the left back, towards the far post, hanging up. It's off the head of Waterfall, and that misses the Woking goal. And Will Jääskeläinen by inches. As forward comes Dan Dodds down that right-hand side now, gives it to his outside and Charm, and he's advancing towards the edge of the Woking penalty area. Going to try a left-footed shot, and he just drags it wide of the near post. Still very scrappy in these early stages. Ian, no side really getting control of the game.
Both looking to settle, aren't they, really, into the...
And now Woking on the attack. Might be in a chance here. There's numbers on this right-hand side for the Cards. As it's Ward. Drifts infield, goes outside himself now to Hines. Back a few yards from Vincent, he'll give it back to Hines. Up towards the byline now, going to look to pull it back. Misses everyone. Anderson on the edge of the area.
Oh.
Shot from Anderson. Just got underneath it slightly. Joined by Ian Nicholson this afternoon. Full match commentary on this National League clash between Hartlepool United and Woking as Hartlepool win it up the field, and Manny Desirue is going to get towards the byline now, looks to pull it back, and it's slid in there by Kazenga Lualua, and it's saved at his feet by Will Jääskeläinen. As it is going to be a corner to Hartlepool United. David Ferguson stands over it, whips it in towards the middle. It's a good punch away from Jääskeläinen, does really well there to clear his area, but it's picked up by Lualua, who has Hines for company. Looks to go inside of Hines and hits the deck. The referee says no foul, and Woking could break. That is cynical there from Tom Parks, the Hartlepool defender. Hines was away for him. He just kicks the Woking man, and he's in real discomfort there is Tariq Hines. 0, Boston 1, York City 1, Gateshead 0, Oldham Athletic 1. There's Hartlepool now on the attack down the right-hand side with Charman up by the edge of the penalty area. Looking towards the byline now. He cuts it back for Lualua, who blazes his shot over the crossbar. Hines will come down this right-hand side. Looks towards the feet there of Ward. Ward has a man in advance in Vincent. Vincent up by the edge of the Hartlepool penalty area now. Goes towards the byline. Hines looks to get it in. Whips it in. Cleared. Half cleared by Hartlepool, and then the clearance is completed. Launch forward. Desirue might have got the wrong side of Akoli, and he's being fouled. And he could be in trouble here, Akoli. He is. On his debut, Chinwike Akoli allowed Manny Desirue, the Hartlepool top goal scorer, to get the wrong side of him. And on 35 minutes, I'm afraid to say the Cards are down to 10 men. The 35th minute today, it is Woking down. Is the free kick taken shot to Kazenga Lualua, and that's wild from the Hartlepool winger. We'll give it back to Chickson. Goes infield to Mafionis, whose clearance is poor. Hartlepool pick it up around about 35 yards out. They look to go down the right-hand side now with Dodds. Ball takes a bobble. It's into the middle, headed there by Kazenga Lualua. It looked like he was going to get a free header on goal, but he didn't make great contact with that, and it was relatively comfortable for Will Jääskeläinen on his line.
Corner's beyond the far post, headed back across, and but Woking up to the job so far.
Featherstone to take this corner now for Hartlepool towards the far post. Out comes Jääskeläinen. Did he get a hand on that? He didn't. It's gone out off the Hartlepool defender. Parks at the far post. I have to say, when Woking signed Jääskeläinen, I thought that is an excellent signing for the National League. Real experience in the EFL does Jääskeläinen. As a long ball forward finds Desirue, surely offside he is. I mean, it would have been a save from Jääskeläinen anywhere. As
covered that attack well.
He certainly has, as the throne's taken to Charman up on the byline. Tries to smuggle it inside towards Lualua, hits the deck, and I think the referee might actually book Lualua here. He went down and he feels that was a dive. I have to admit, Ian, I think that's slightly harsh. I don't think he dived, I think he just lost his foot in there. Got a really good record at this level, has Ian Young. Been around, I think my colleagues at BBC Radio T's told me 19 clubs is the total for Ian Young as things stand, as Hartlepool work it out towards the edge of the Woking area. It's a square ball, and Sharon will try a right-footed shot. Excellent save, Jääskeläinen. Pushed away, Dodds looks to get it back into the middle. Well, with no issue whatsoever. He felt like the defence was left in a bit of a vulnerable position there as Woking work it forward. Chickson up by the edge of the area. Can he pass it infield? He can. He finds Effiong. Effiong turns one way, then the other, up by the edge of the penalty area. Beautyman chips it towards the far post, and it's in! It's an own goal! And Woking have the advantage! David Ferguson puts it past his own goalkeeper Adam Smith, and these 61 travelling Cards fans go absolutely wild. The 10 men of Woking go in front. It is Hartlepool United 0, Woking 1.
Well, one of the few bits of pressure that Woking have had, really, and they were around the area, but it was a pretty innocuous ball.
I think it was Vincent who came out from defence to stab it away, but it'll just come back. It's a bit of a wave of Hartlepool attacks at present. Cleary up by the byline towards the far post. Charman heads it wide. It looked all the world as if he was just going to head it into the back of the net and equalise. Both of them joined them from Tooting and Mitcham, but it's a free kick to Hartlepool now. Featherstone in towards the middle, flicked forwards and in.
Ooh.
It's Luke Charman that gets the equaliser for the home side. 67 minutes on the clock. The pressure had built slightly after that Woking opener, and now the hosts are level. Luke Charman flicks in from Nicky Featherstone's corner, free kick rather, and it is Hartlepool United 1, Woking 1. Hartlepool equalised through Luke Charman just a few minutes ago. Now they attack again through Dodds down the right hand side. He cuts infield of Beautyman. Try a left-footed shot, will he? He will. That was relatively comfortable for Will Jääskeläinen. It is Hartlepool United 1, Woking 1 in the National League. The Cards take the lead before being pegged back, and now forward come Hartlepool. Dan Dodds up by the edge of the penalty area, pulls it back for Rez. Cleary hits the bar. The West Brom loanee, he's only been on the pitch around 10 minutes. Drifted into the box, but forward come Hartlepool again. Down the right hand side. Folarin towards the head of Dizarue, the top goal scorer, but it was well behind him and was always going to be difficult to get on target. As Waterfall now comes out to this right hand side, and Dodds cuts inside of Beautyman, goes to the edge of the area, and Charman, will he try a shot? He does, right-footed shot, and he blazes it over the top of Jääskeläinen's crossbar. He's only about a yard over the top. Featherstone up by the edge of the Woking area to Rez. Cleary towards the byline, pulls it in, and Folarin misses it. Looked like it was going to be created by one debut and finished by the other there for Hartlepool, but now Woking can counter. Effiong striding down the left hand side. He's got Dodds for company, going to go up to the byline, holds it up well, does Effiong. Goes back a few yards infield now to Ward. Ward looking to work some space. Goes back to Effiong in the edge area. Right-footed shot blocked. May fall for Ward in the box. And I tell you what, Hartlepool got away with one there because the ricochet very nearly took it into the path of Ward. As Smith then skips past Ward, and then Hartlepool have overplayed it. Chance for Woking. Beautyman up by the byline, skips inside. Tries a right-footed shot and he's missed it. It's high, wide, and not particularly handsome. He was about 8 yards out from Harry Beautyman. In the National League would be a cracking point for Woking, who've been down to 10 man since the 35th minute. Folarin, ball into the box, half cleared by Gorman, still in the area, cleared, headed away by Hines. Falls to Parks on the edge of the area, swings a leg at it. Every Hartlepool man within 35 yards of the Woking goal. Woking just holding a line on the edge of their own area. Featherstone plays a ball in towards the far post, headed down by Manny Dizarue, but that was a little bit too high for him. 90 minutes, 4 minutes for Woking to hold out here under Hartlepool pressure. Rez Cleary looking to run at Hines, gets it into the middle, it's straight into the hands of Will Jääskeläinen.
He's been brilliant, really, considering how long he's been out.
As it's lifted in the area, Effiong heads it down, and Ward was arriving there. He's been penalised for a high boot. That was
high.
Careful, he grabbed hold of Cleary's shirt.
Yeah, I saw that, but
it's Charman now up towards the byline, looks to whip it in towards the front post, and it's just a stabbed effort towards goal. It was fairly weak in the end there. Stands over the free kick for the home side, walking with every man back in a defensive position. Featherstone whips it in right-footed towards the far post. It's a heavy one towards the far post. Is that flicked off a Woking man? It has. Corner. Ferguson across to this near side to take it. Left-footed in towards the middle now, towards the centre. It's headed away by Woking as far as the edge of the box, and it's a miss-hit shot. And that is it. Woking have held on for a quite brilliant draw here at Hartlepool.
To get a result like that is a huge achievement, and to go on the road and odds are you're going to come away with nothing, and they really dug deep.